Hi everyone, thanks for being with me in a new video. Today we will continue discussing about noun clauses. In this video we are going to start with the functions that noun clauses can perform in a sentence. We will see noun clauses as subjects, direct objects, and indirect objects. So stay with me if you don't want to miss this useful information. Let's begin. We have to keep in mind that noun clauses can perform the same functions that nouns can perform in a sentence. It means that a noun clause can be the subject, the direct object, or the indirect object in a sentence. These are the three functions that I am about to explain. Let's start with noun clauses that take the place of the subject in a sentence. The subject is defined as the words, phrases, or clauses that perform the action or act upon what we say in the predicate. To use a noun clause as the subject in a sentence, we have to be sure that it follows the subject-verb complement pattern. Let's see some examples. Let's read this sentence. What the kidnappers did was a crime. Here we have this noun clause, what the kidnappers did. If you see, this is the subject of the sentence. Then we have the verb and the complement. This noun clause refers to something that the kidnappers did. Let's see another example. Let's take a look to this other example. What smartphones can do today was unimaginable 50 years ago. Here we have the noun clause, what smartphones can do today, and it is acting as the subject of this sentence. In the two examples that I have presented, we can find noun clauses at the beginning performing the role of the subject of the sentence. Now let's move to the second function that noun clauses can perform, the direct object. A direct object is defined as the words, phrases, or clauses that receive the result of an action, transmitted by a transitive verb. To simplify this, let's look at some examples. We apply the same method to find the direct object. We ask the questions what or who after the transitive verb. Let's look in this example. I didn't find what I was looking for. I didn't find what. So this is the noun clause acting as the direct object. Let's check another example. Here we have this other example. Can you tell me where you bought your new hat? In this case, we have this noun clause, where you bought your new hat. If we do the same as in the previous one, we have to ask the question what or who after the transitive verb. Can you tell me what? Here we have an indirect object, but here we will find the direct object. Finally, we will see noun clauses that perform the role of indirect objects. An indirect object is defined as the words, phrases, or clauses that follow a transitive verb and indicates to what or for whom the action is performed. To simplify this, let's look to one example. Here I have an example. The group has given what you said few consideration. It's kind of confusing, but here we have the noun clause, what you said. This refers to something that the person said, so this is a noun clause. So this is actually a noun. So the group has given to what or to whom. To what you said. This is the indirect object. It is not too common to find noun clauses as indirect objects, but we can use them this way to say that we think or consider something before making a decision. Okay guys, thank you so much for staying till the end. Remember that you can send your doubts to the email. This was all for this video. See you next time.